Hey, what's up guys? Coming back with another video replay. Now, in this replay, it's pretty much a clutch ending sort of replay where I end up achieving the Object 430 Mastery Ace Tanker Badge along with, I believe, a Kolobanov's and Steel Wall Top Gun combination, I'm pretty sure. I'm platooned up with my friend Lewis Devlin from PibCac. He's a slightly better player than me, as you guys can see right here with the stats. We have a pretty even spread amongst both of the teams. Not really too much going on here with the enemy team with their mediums. They got a 121 and a Patton, looks like, with a Centurion. Not much going to be trying to contest that hill. As you'll soon see in the video. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up as we get into our position up here on the hill. So me and Lewis, along with this 62A, who helps pretty much a lot through the game, to end up taking this hill pretty easily, pretty much uncontested. Like I just said, they had pretty much nothing to contest this hill with us. So Lewis takes a quick shot at that 121, gets that snapshot in there as artillery completely misses, and we, near missed right there. So my original thoughts on this map are to spot any enemy TDs we can find. And as you can see right there, pretty much early enough we find a Waffen Tracker E100 and an E4 that are nestled all the way back there behind those rocks. So I'm trying to set myself up for some shots. They do go unlit, but it's not a problem. We can relight them whenever we feel. And 62A does the job. However, he gets himself spotted, and it looks like the Waffen Tracker bounces him. So I go ahead and switch to HE as we're gonna melt this guy down. 403 roll from Lewis there, and here's the HE shell. 461 roll, and he's gonna die. Switch back over to APCR. I'm not spotted, but they are blind firing me. Take a quick snapshot at that waffle and get him down. So we've got 792 damage and 1 kill. 15 tanks left on our side, 14 on their side, and things are looking pretty jumbled up in this mid here. So once again, slow-paced, spotting. Here we go. We find that E4, T95 takes out the Centurion, and we are in business. So I'm going to try and hit his turret cheek, get that quick shot with the APCR round. Great shell velocity. Doesn't allow him to really move away from where I'm shooting him. Alright, so there's a 121 towards town that's trying to creep up behind us. There we go. I take a look at him, make sure he doesn't have flank shots, and once again try and pick out the C4. Now I'm not shooting because he does go unspotted. Take a blind shot, pull back, and I do get spotted. So this is the part where I decide, artillery is probably going to focus us in a little bit because he knows that we're posing a big threat up on this hill. Because from the hill you can pretty much hit anywhere. You got the higher ground. You can even hit towards that G1 F1 area, as well as they have shots at you. But as what we're doing right here, you can totally get shots at these people in the flank sides. So I bounced the M46's gun mantlet. Terrible shot there by me. And I'm trying to depress my gun enough, and it won't go. So that's one of the things about the 430. It does have better gun depression. How I'm angling it right now. It's weird because it does have that little pike top where the driver's port is on the 430, so you can depress the gun more while looking sideways as opposed to just straight frontally how I am right now. So I do try and get an angle towards this Patton, but I'm perpetually spotted, and this 54 gets the hell out of there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sit here, play the waiting game as artillery gets spotted by Lewis. He's trying to take out that arty, and things are not looking too well here on the hill, because if you can check out my mouse right now at this F5, F6 position, we are gonna get our shit pushed in. So really the only defense on the hill other than us is really, other than those initial people, are us mediums. So once they break through that, we're going to have a hard time. Unless they inflict a lot of damage. So there's the 5100, he's on reload, Lewis gets killed. We have an E3 back there. I tracked him, I believe, but he's up and running now. And our artillery is pretty much going to get screwed by this IS-3. So what we need to do now is pick off these guys. We have they're pretty much fighting completely tunnel visioned towards those other heavies where that 57 is, and he is able to pick out one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and focus towards this base as I get a fail RNG there at this IS-3, which I'm trying to pretty much, eliminate and save our artillery. However, I don't believe that happens. So there's a VKB down there that somehow gets spotted. I guess I proxy spot him. No clue how I didn't spot him before. So I'm going to go ahead and focus these guys. So I shoot the mouse once. 62A and I are totally shooting these idiots who are just tunnel visioning towards that 57. Like I said, the E4, tunnel visioning, not even paying attention to us, free flank shots, free damage, and finally someone contests us, which is a mouse. So I get a weird bounce on his lower plate there. He gets a no damage pen on my track, and track him, make sure he doesn't come up any further. Try and get another track shot, aim towards the bottom plate, get a bad bounce there. So I decide to track him one more time, or try and track him, but I shoot the lower plate. Now I can give no fucks, so I'm going to switch to heat rounds. Pretty much just demolish him with me in the 62A's DPM. Now I do believe the 62A is giving him his sides right now, which is not a good idea, as he's, gonna die. So the Foch comes in, 62A is one-shottable, we got a 121 over here, and we have to focus him because he's their best player right now. So he doesn't have the depression, he looks towards the 57, gets a low roll, and like I said, we're still firing heat rounds. So put one in the side of his turret, and oh man, he gets a freaking low roll, and I tried to see me move up there, try and eat the shot for the 62A, but he just I couldn't get far enough before he got shot. So here's a Foch. I try and heat round through his lower plate, but that angle with the no normalization heat rounds is not going to happen. Try to track him, get the track, go around, and what do you know? He just gets a shot off and tracks me. So I do burn my repair kit here. Shoot him in the side with heat, switch back to APCR, because I need to save those heat shells for that E3 if he comes up. So and now is a weird area where I totally server side reticle there. Don't know why the hell I missed that shot, but it's just me being a baddie. So I get one into his tracks, try and get up on this hill, but he does not. He bounces my turret. Get one in the rangefinder, and this is a little bit of poor play right now by me. I do take one more shot, I believe so, and I bounce one there, but I am really just, my heart is pounding right now as I'm even watching this, and you can imagine what it was when it was happening. So here's an IS-3, decide to back up, not let him ram me, and I'm able to get the shot into his driver's port and take him down. So at this point, I gotta get the hell out of here, switch back to heat. I know the E3 and VK are coming up. I'm kind of getting into it, shit talking the other team, but that's just part of it. And I see the tree down, but no one gets spotted, so I then see this VK and go, what the hell, they're both up here. So I need to find a position where I can take one out and then focus the other. I know that they're both low health. We're up to 4 kills, and this is where I really need to choose my targets carefully. So VK does get one shot in the side of my turret, and I take out the E3. Now here's where that buff is just ridiculous on this. I bounced a heat shell on his lower plate at the best angle I could find, and it still bounces. So, that's really just the wargaming buff for you right there on the VK. And this is probably the hardest time I had in this game, was dealing with this guy. Now I can't charge him. I'm playing peekaboo. And this next shot pretty much seals the deal, as he does get a bounce on my turret. And that was, I think, either an APCR or a heat shell from him. I bounced one on his cupola, and I'm able to take him out in the side. So right here is where I need to find an unlit spot. Pretty much the game's sealed. So all I really got to do is, like I said, find the artillery, find a spot to spot him first, which is going to be hard because artillery, if he stays still, does have a pretty good, camo coefficient. So I'm on the move, I'm expecting to find him, and there we go. So I take a quick snapshot, and I fail. So I need to find the lower ground, find a place where his shell is most likely going to arc over me. Take another quick snapshot into there. I believe I did not hit him either there. But, like I said, there's the camo coefficient. He's staying still, so he is unlit, and it's pretty much, I would think I would spot him if he was moving, but, like I said, the camo on those things when not firing are ridiculous. And he does have a turret, so he can move that around and just sit there like an idiot being unspotted. So we do have around 6 minutes left, so You know, like I said, it's just getting to that artillery and catching him off guard. That's the only thing I really need to do right now. So I do play the waiting game, see if he moves out. But then I realize I am kind of staying still, still near this rock, and if the rock does provide me a little bit of cover, but I have 45 hit points, so he could splash me. So here we go, get the nice lucky ammo rack, and just once again a great ammo rack in this video, just to seal the deal. That's just a great replay for you there. I have the after battle screenshots next. I don't think I uploaded this anywhere yet. I'll probably upload it on Noob Meter and put that link in the description if you guys want to download this replay and look at it again. Not that I would see any point in that. Other than that, it's really just a big heart thumping, pumping, whatever you want to call it, game, which I guess you could say carry, but I did get lucky a little bit there with that VK and also the E3 not depressing his gun enough there and the 121 and stuff shooting that 62A. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'll definitely have, like I said, a few more reviews out soon. I've been putting off the 430 review because I wanted to get a game especially like this, but now I'm going to use this in this replay. So I may use that towards the end of the 430 review that I have in the making right now. So like I said, expect a review on this tank within probably a few days from this being uploaded. So that's it for today, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and happy tanking.